Indeed, and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for keeping the space, open for me while I was away. I appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it. I have so much momentum. I have so much momentum. I want to go. Let me say hello to you, friends. Mommy's pretty boy. Thank you for joining us. Good day, Melton, everybody. Thank you for joining us, Ryan. It's such an honor to have you here, brother Bear. Thank you, man. How have you been? How have you been? How has your dreams been? Both in the literal sense and the metaphorical sense. I had beautiful dreams last night. I saw dreams of cooperation. I saw dreams of growth, of beauty, of exploration of ourselves, and the beauty that is around us. Bunch of birds flying behind us. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind that I wake up into this world and all of these beautiful dreams that I see, all of these dreams of cooperation, these dreams of seeing one another, these dreams of creating more beautiful experiences. And it's here. And it's here. It's where we are. We are living in the middle of this dream. Freaking sucker witch. Dude, you have to go check the YouTube view. The YouTube view right now, I think, is very much up your alley. There's some clouds on the back of the mountains, and it's warming my heart just to see them. Good morning to you, gas. No, what the hell is up with your username, love to you, friend. So much love to you. Thank you for joining us, Suckerwitch. Again, thank you for the wholesome. Thunderbot, it's nice to have you here, my friend. Suckerwitch, thank you, wholesome as well. And unamused jester. Unamused jester. How are you doing, my friend? Are you amused? Uh, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, dude? I know it's funny sometimes. All of the bad things as well. All of the losses. All of the experiences of disconnection. And we continue, in connection with the rest of it. There is no disconnection. It's back and forth. Are you not amused? Are you really not amused, my friends? Thank you for joining us again. How have you been, friend? How's your dreams been? How has your dreams been? Been a while since I've seen any dreams. Probably because of all of the schoolwork. So much stress. Stress. It's interesting that you're saying that, Mommy's pretty boy. I've heard that some people try to study in their dreams, you know, and I really admire that. I don't think I've ever reached that level of control in my dreams to be able to willingly, mindfully sit down and learn something. But I keep, maybe just being creative in general comes from that space. Who knows? The clouds descending the mountains was the first thing that I noticed. I felt it, my friend, you know, and I know you watch on the YouTube as well, so I genuinely thought that you would genuinely appreciate this experience, and then you're here, dude. Thank you for joining us, man. But anyways, it's all coming to an end. Finally, one day is left tomorrow. Okay, last test. What are you writing, my friend? Or are you just, you know, going into school for your last day? Pippi is next to us as well. Looks like a good day for you. Nice. Island, how is your day, my friend? How was your day? I mean, you just woke up, right? Most of you probably just woke up a while ago. How was your dreams? Did you wake up with a sense of awe for this reality? I know it's not always easy, but we're so interconnected. I was thinking to myself, going through this day, about dreams, you know, about the dreams that I have, about the dreams that we as our collective have, and how these dreams are influencing our behaviors, what we do, how we conduct ourselves. And I was thinking about contracts, how we have these conditions, we set these rules in our world, and if these rules are followed, then the rules are followed, if you will. And it's like I've set this rule for myself. I don't know if it's a rule that's said or a social contract that I think that has been made to do this every day. You know, to show up every day like this, and it's so beautiful. It's one of the most surreal experiences I have ever had the honor of being a part of. And I feel like it's something that's so much bigger than myself at this point. And it's dreamlike. It's genuinely dreamlike. It's like it's unreal. And it's beautiful. It is so so beautiful. And you friends are the things that make it beautiful. And that's it's this back and forth, back and forth. I appreciate you friends so much. Remius Plur. Heart's beating. Love is felt. Love is true. Like and I did a voice note. I saved the voice note as soon as I had that as an epiphany, if you will. I saved that if this is a social contract that we've made, the terms are that love is true. Love is true, you know, and that's what we're showing up for. And it's surreal. It's tripping me out. It's straight up tripping me out. Woo! Siobhan, thank you for joining us, my friend. Jenny, good morning. You okay? I'm ecstatic. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I'm so grateful. I'm humbled. In today's thank you stream, a friend reached out, paying in pain. His username is 99 or something like that. He's been dealing with extreme pain, a neurodegenerative disease, and he came into stream. And it was on a day where we were talking about empathy or something like that, and we were talking about reasons to be alive. And he asked, you know, give me a reason to be alive. And we were having a conversation and we were sharing moments. And this morning, he tuned in and he said, dude, that exchange that we had stopped me from ending it all. My son gave me some good hash that has been helping for the pain. I'm still here. I'm still here. And it crumbled me. It's crumbling me right now. I'm melting away. Thank you, friends. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being here with me. This experience is so surreal. And the fact that we're in it together we're collectively in this absolute trip of an experience. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be aware. Woo! Sorry if I'm being a little bit emotional. Ooh. I'm just melting. Oh goodness, sorry for missing the comments, my friends. Biology final. Woo woo! You get it, dude. We're biology. We are it. You know, if anything, the ultimate technology of nature is biology. And we're experiencing that technology. We are experiencing ourselves as nature. As nature. Dude, you got this, dude. You are biology, man. So much love to you. Good morning to you, Mariah. Thank you so much for joining us. So much love to you, my friend. Oh, we're getting into it. We're really getting into it. I should eventually start rolling myself this joint. What is our intention? Dream. Dream, friends. Just allow yourself to dream. Because this dream that we're a part of, anything is possible. Literally anything is possible. Just dream. Yes, see. Allow yourself to dream. I feel like I'm shaking. Energy. It rained. It rained so much today. There was lightning and thunder, and I was just sitting outside in awe, in absolute awe of this beauty. And I was thinking to myself at one point, you know, that this thunder, this rain spectacle, if you will, is something so beautiful that nothing that I can ever try to make would hold a candle. And then it was like, you know, I don't know if the thunder itself, but like this voice, if you will, just reminded me that that's not what it's about. That the beauty of these intricacies, like the very flowers, the very blades of grass around me, the trees, you know, soaking up the water that this thunderstorm is bringing down. That's what it's about. It's just facilitating. It's just singing along. We're all singing along. Oh, Mariah, I can't handle the amount of love we just got slammed with. I love you so much, Estienne. I love you, Mariah. I love you, my friend. Yo, to you, murder. It's nice to have you here. How are you doing, friend? How are you doing? What have you been dreaming? What have you been dreaming? Talia is here as well. Good luck, pretty boy. What about biology? Is more of your strength. I'm so happy today. It's absolutely great. Today's final. It was chemistry. Ugh. I feel the chemistry, mommy's pretty boy. I feel it, dude. Like you can stop now. Setting a bit much. Just stop, stop. Okay, I'm gonna relax. It's so happy today. I'm sure. Thankful, Toasty Malosty. Thank you for joining us, brother man. So nice to have you here. An honor, genuinely. How are you doing, Carl? Hey, Naomi as well. Thank you for joining us. How are you doing, Naomi? How are you feeling, my friend? How's work been? Have you done any interesting hairstyles as of late? I was thinking about hairstyles today. You know, my mom was adamant about trimming my split ends. Something that I don't really care about, but she notices. I'm shaking. I'm actually shaking. And it's beautiful to me because like it's something that I feel has made now a massive difference again. Even though it's something so small as like trimming little points, just sharing that moment with my mom, being able to sit down with her, let her do something for me. It's beautiful, you know. We have so many ways of communicating love to one another, and it's sometimes difficult to get it across. Love is true, friends. In this experience, if you can believe anything, believe in love. Allow yourself to believe in love. I'm doing well. It's snowing here yet again, and our work has been slow, so I can't really think of anything too exciting I've done lately. No, that's no problem. Do you think about exciting things? Like I'm curious in that world. Do you want people to allow you to experiment? Like is there a part of you that's kind of sadistic? And like I might completely destroy your hair, but it might turn out kind of fun, and we're both gonna find out together. I guess not too many people would be that adventurous. Ugh, life is surreal, friends. Life is absolutely surreal. It's like a collective dream that we're a part of. The greater, the greater subconscious. Oh, absolutely. It's a running joke at my saloon that if you want to give someone a fire themed mullet, that's hilarious. Yes, I like that. You know, a part of me A part of me wants to allow something like that for myself. I wouldn't mind having a fire themed mullet. Maybe if you just make the mullet actually the actual mullet fire themed, but you don't actually cut anything away. Just like suddenly, the mullet piece of your hair is fire. Woo! Loud, super loud. I dream in color. Apparently, not everyone does. I dream in color. Hmm. I dream in movement. Is the way that I would describe it. I also have color, but my dreams are more movement based. Like I find myself never stationary if I'm dreaming. Like it's always a going through this thing, moving through this environment, running through this thing. Oh, now I'm in here, and now I'm running away, and now I'm shooting at something, and now I'm doing. It's always this. So then I wake up. I'm tripping out, yo. It's too beautiful. Slam, save, Laval, save, dude. Yeah, and then we get so caught up. We get so caught up in getting things done about drinking our coffees or doing something. Whatever it is we do the first thing in the morning, we do something, right? And that thing, always comes back to us instead of just realizing where we are. This is the worst joint I've ever rolled, and I'm doing it on purpose. Because in this dream I've been living, I force myself to roll these beautiful joints because I enjoy the aesthetic nature of this world. But this badly rolled joint, I've never rolled one like this ever. I feel like all of the joints I've rolled are kind of similar. Not this one, no. This one is wrecked. It's so wrecked. And yet beautiful because of that. Mm. Oh, awesome. Good for you. Thank you for joining us today. How are you feeling, my friend? What have you been dreaming? Strong points of chemistry, biology, and English. Thanks. Mm. I have maybe a weird thing. If I have to use the bathroom while I'm asleep, I dream of bathrooms until there are these giant roofs of bathroom stalls. For some reason. I mean, your brain is just like trying to send you a message like, oh, oh, wake up! I need to go to the bathroom, bro. Let me out. Let me out. If I didn't dream in color, then would it be whoa. Then I would be able to wake up and realize it's a dream. I dream I had a kid. Whoa. A dream I had as a kid and was in jail last night. What the fuck? So interesting of things. Yo, dude, your comment is melting my brain, murder. I don't know if it's intentional, but thank you. I appreciate your love. It's all a trip, dude. It's all synchronicity. A sucker witch. I thought that was normal law. Love is true. Toasty molesty. Love is freaking true, dude. Toast is true. Toast is true. You're so right. Melter, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm I'm ecstatic, friend. I am just overwhelmed by gratitude. And the more I think about it, the more overwhelmed I become by it. And then I start shaking. And then I'm like, but I'm thankful for it. And it's like, yeah, that's why you're feeling this. And I'm like, oh, can't escape from it. I remember when I owned a hamster, I dreamed that I woke up and she had 50 babies, so I couldn't contain them all, and I was so stressed. What do they mean? Do you feel stressed in your real life? How long ago was this, actually, Naomi? Do you feel that that dream correlated with what you were going through in your waking life? This we're smoking this with the intention of dreams, and I'm shaking anticipation because I'm scared of what it's gonna hold. But here we go. Such a bad joint. That's such a bad joint. Yes, yes. This is the dream. This is the dream, dude. Centering yourself. All right. So much love, dude. So much love. I cannot contain myself. 12% of people claim to only dream in black and white. 12%? That's a large number. Was maybe 5 to 6 years ago, I would guess. I definitely had to do with stress and managing everything I take care of in my animals. Okay, so you actually had animals in your real life as well. Yeah. Fortunately, we have the little doggers. My sister had, hedgehogs. When if she leaves, I have to feed them as well. So I have to add a layer of awareness. Oh yes, I need to keep things alive. Yes, yes, keep things alive, of course. Fortunately, these little dogs are very adamant. They like being alive, like us as well. They let you know. They let you know. Shamash. Yeah, yo, shamash, shamash, shamash. She's just sitting with me. Nice, beautiful. No sorries needed. No, I'm not apologizing because sorry about something. Maybe because I feel like I'm misbehaving. Is that it? Maybe that's it. I have his edibles. The video thumbnail is blessed. I didn't even. Did I see it? I think I might have spaced. I might have completely spaced, Toasty. Oh goodness, I did. I did in fact space. What are the names of the pigs? What? Oh, the pets. Oh, okay. So this is Peppy. Then we have Bingo, who is 15, 16 years old right now. Like the brunt of New Year, if you will, as it was clicking over, and I was seeing him walking through his environment, like alive. I was like, yeah, you go, dude. Like 16 and pushing it. You freaking keep going, dude. I think it's 16, is he 15? He's an old dog. He's been around for so long. He's been around since I was a crazy little boy. I would say demented even. Goodness, there was something wrong with me. And he was there for it. He was there for it, loving throughout all of it, accepting throughout all of it, present throughout all of it, choosing life throughout all of it. He's saved our lives more than once. He's killed, and it might be brutal, but he's killed so many snakes, poisonous, extremely venomous snakes, if you will. Venomous, right? If they bite you, you die. Yes, venomous snakes. So it's such a wonder just seeing him. And I was petting him today, and he's old. He's old, and it was raining today, so he was walking through the rain, just trudging along. So his fur was kind of like caked with water, and with all of his sweat or whatever, and he was so stiff. He was so stiff, and I took it upon myself to really massage him. I was like, okay, yes, we're gonna get into this Bingo. He's a little old man, genuine little old man, like giving him a good experience. Like we were okay. So before I was petting him, I have to share this as well. I was just watching him watch over the rain coming down. And what, like, I know he doesn't see well. I know he doesn't hear well, but he was just standing under the roof, like as the rain is coming down, and I was feeling such a kinship to him. I was like genuine, like, yes, dude, your little soul is resonating with mine right now. And I bent down and I gave him, the goodest pets. Just being able to share love with him because he's still here. Because he's still here, I feel like I don't do it enough, And he was wet and he was stinky, and I had to wash my hands afterwards. And I justify that I don't pet him enough because of all of these things, but because he's still here, because we're still showing up for this experience, there is still the possibility of love. And love is true. You know, throughout his life, love has been true. The dream of a dog, you know, to be on a farm, to fight snakes for your owners, if you will, or your friends, actually, to defend your friends from snakes. It's wild. It's genuinely wild. Last night, my dream. Actually, the last rat is all toasty. I love it. I'm like blushing. I don't even know, but I'm sure it's bad. Oh my goodness! I moved to YouTube because Reddit was pooping over it. And it's I used Jester over here. It's so nice to have you here. Look at it, dude. The YouTubes are so good. I genuinely love this perspective as well. I wish I could share more of it. Pets names. Yeah, so Peppy, Bingo, then we have Yudi, Underdog, and then we have Eva, a hairless dog as well. Actually, my last rat is old and close to the end of her life, and we are debating not getting any more. But I can't imagine life without an animal in my life. Maybe a puppy? Maybe a puppy next, Naomi. You know, I feel a puppy would be easier for other people to get involved in as well. You know, these rats are genuinely intelligent little creatures, and they have an affectionate nature as well, if you can form a bond with them. But people have a bunch of stigmas in their head about what a rat is and how you're supposed to treat a rat in this world. Little creatures as well. There are so many little creatures. There's a little butterfly buzzing around right now. You know, there was a wasp in my room today, and there was this initial reaction of oh, danger, oh, danger, and then I took this little piece of cellophane and wrapped him in it. You know, he was like buzzing around in it. Took him outside and let him fly free. Little beings, yeah, so many little beings. We're never alone. Last night, my dreams was full of acceptance, hesitation, and cleanliness. Hmm. Lights are clear, and I could at least see what was happening. Okay, I'm very happy to hear that, Mariah. I feel I had the same experience. You know, that I could see what was happening. It didn't feel like I was being blinded by it, you know, and I feel like you might have a, yeah, you brought up snakes. A couple nights ago, I had a dream that I was bit by a black mamba 4 times and didn't want to go to the hospital. Goodness, murder. So many crazy dreams. What can that one mean to you? Do you feel there's, in your current environment, that you're being bitten by something? A situation that you're participating in and you're not going to the hospital or ceasing that behavior? That's the interpretation that I pulled from it immediately. I miss Eva. Eva is so drawn back, you know, after Kiki died. Like Kiki came into our lives, genuinely opened Eva up and gave her a friend to play with again. And then Kiki died, and she really went inward. She's been in that inward state for a long time. I genuinely opened. This one is trying. This one is trying to play with her, but I feel she's still a little bit small. Eva doesn't really want to entertain her like right now because she's, I think, maybe playing immaturely. You know, she's trying to just jump up on Eva. You know, getting her arms over her back, and then Eva just like can bump her over and she falls over, and that's like the extent of their playtime. And Eva genuinely likes, you know, chasing each other around, rolling each other kind of in the dirt. Like Kiki would get so freaking dirty, just like wasted dirty, just full of mud, full of grime, because Eva would just roll her in the dirt, pull her through the dirt, and it was beautiful. I hope she, I hope she opens up with this little one. Mosh, mosh, you know, mosh, mosh, mosh. Naomi, rats are amazing. I had 16 at one time because of the local rat taker. Couldn't say no. Two took the person, threatened to kill them if I didn't take them. 16 rats. Oh, goodness, murder. You have a good heart, my friend. There's a very loud bug talking to us with you. He's like, what a platform. You know, I never had this opportunity. I never thought I would. I live like 2 weeks. I have to share my message with the people. Little bug is talking along. Let him. He's sharing his messages. I'm confused by Stinky Dog on a regular. I pet my friends Stinky Yard Dogs, and they're like, yo, he stinks. I'm like, what? Masha. Yeah, exactly. I proceed to hug my friend. So I do the same thing, but I wash my hands first. I wash my hands first. You know, I have a certain sense of yes, personal hygiene. My hands are dirty now, and I already have hay fever, and I think maybe that's what reinforces it. If I touch a cat and I touch my face, I'm just wrecked. I'm just like insta wrecked. I'm just like, so toxoplasmosis is no joke. So for the same thing, for the same reason, all of that understanding gets applied to the dogs as well. It's not that much work, if you will, to wash your hands though. I do it pretty much 6 times a day, if not more. Little drum beating bug. That's I don't know what you call the little bird. That's a puppy. A kingfisher? Is it a kingfisher? He doesn't look like he has a long enough beak, but he has the feather patterns to be a kingfisher. Beautiful little sound though. I'm sorry to you. Hey buddy, good to see you. Rara hurts. Good to see you, friend. Thank you for joining us. Whoa, yeah. Technology is biology, huh? Yeah, unabused Jester. Yeah. You are experiencing the ultimate form of technology right now. And your biology is allowing for more technology to flow out of it. More information. We are here for you, Melt. And you too. You're here for us. We are here for one another, my friend. That's why we come together in this space. And I appreciate you so much for sharing it with me, genuinely. No apologies. We're thankful you're sharing this emotional stuff with us. This is an open space to talk about everything, right? Right? You're right, Talia. Thank you so much for being such an accepting being. All of you friends. I appreciate it more than I can say. Sending light your way, my brother. Thank you so much, Sucker Witch. Thank you for the freaking help, Hades. It's been a while, my friend. How have you been? How's the New Year's been? Colors, fractal for you. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens. Goodness, I didn't actually think about it like that, but that's perfectly put, Sucker Witch. Damn, that's an interesting. Yeah, yeah. I was also like, oh goodness, yeah. Peppermint, Mononoke. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. It's so nice to have you here. Hey there, Lane. It's nice to have you here as well, brother Bay. Whew, Peppermint Lane. I'm having an issue with cannabis and motivation. Do you ever struggle with this issue? I'm struggling with that issue right now. At the moment, actively. Here as you're sitting, I'm struggling with that, young. See young? See young? Yeah, see young 33. But I find myself in a weird space where I'm still getting the things done that I need to get done. You know, I'm showing up, I'm being present, I'm being thoughtful, I'm being mindful of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But I do allow myself the cannabis, if you will, allow myself the cannabis. Yeah. I spoke cannabis, but I do feel that because I allow myself a certain pattern, I've formed this specific contract with myself. It's like I can't escape that contract sometimes, you know. So I understand what you're saying, Si Young. Like you just asked me, do I struggle with this issue? So that's my answer to that question. I can't necessarily give you any advice. The definite advice is going to be like, yes, life changing. But if you're showing up, my friend, if you're showing up for yourself, if it's not something that you're using to get away from, you know, and I feel I was very presented by that today, especially because I was feeding into this dream of reality. It caused me to want to smoke more weed because it almost took the edge of things. It was like in a complete calm state, you know, like that's what that's the contrast of what was happening in myself, you know. And then we smoke weed because it helps calm that chaos a little bit, but it can calm that chaos to the point where we don't have any momentum left. you know, to do something else, to be creative in a certain way. But it can also be something that can help us, you know, calm down enough so we can use our momentum in a realistic way instead of just throwing it across the room, you know, randomly. So I think it's all balance, my friend. The little drum beat. Drum beating bug. The little bug is banging on the bongo. So much love. Rara Hurts, thank you for joining us here as well. He probably doesn't even notice the bug. No, I don't think I see it, unfortunately. Maybe it's in the dark. Hey, and Mel came from Reddit. Thank you for joining us, Chicken Biscuits. It's nice to have you here, my friend. Hey to you as well, Ezio. Help me decide, do I be productive first and meal prep, or relax for now and play some Minecraft and work on food later? It's 10:36 a.m. here, and if that helps, so I have time. I mean, you know, like, if anything, right now in this moment, I really like being busy as I'm listening to something. So meal prepping, if anything, this is the way I can interpret it. Maybe me speaking into your environment, the actual frequencies hitting your food could be beneficial. Hmm? Naomi? There we go. I help you decide. That's my case. I'm selling making food to you. Time for a tea break. Toasty Malosty, maybe, dude. Maybe actually, you know, I've been confronted with that actually because I have to smoke more than I used to, and the frequency is also increasing. So I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I'm very aware of that. Playing, we must be already, please. Arthur's my pretty boy. Oh, okay. Ezio is my pretty boy. Ezio. I'll just remember you as Ezio, my friend. I'm haunting you, Melt. You should start looking over your shoulders now. I cannot be haunted, my friend. We are infinite. We are infinite, you know. Even if you're haunting me, it would be just be me haunting myself, technically. What's that gonna ask, Toastman? What day do we start? I think Toast is already in the midst of a tea break. He's already going for it. Like he's scaling down the amount he's smoking every day, allowing himself a certain amount into a complete, I think, stop, or just, you know, like bringing himself into a tea break by smoking less tea. Is it supposed to be THC break or is it a tolerance break? Technically, it's tolerance break, right? Meal prep now, Minecraft for the rest of the day. There we go. Yeah, Mariah's also gaming. You made pancakes in the last meal prep? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, know if you smoke high CBD flower during a tea break, does it make the break less beneficial? Do you know? Do y'all know if you smoke high CBD flower? I mean, it technically has THC in it still. The whole point is to kind of free your body from the cannabinoids that it's constantly being flooded by. So you have an endocannabinoid system. And if you smoke weed, you're allowing that endocannabinoid system to be active and you're experiencing it as such. But if it's constantly active from an exogenous source, then it becomes fatigued, if you will. And taking a break can be beneficial. Can definitely be beneficial. I think meal prep with some jams. Been obsessed with this music from Encanto lately. And then I can freely relax without worrying about what I have to do later. There you go, Naomi. Now you know Encanto soundtrack. I've listened to one song. You know, it was like a bit from the movie, and it was beautiful. I want to see the whole movie actually before I watch any more of the songs. Great username, by the way. Yes, I better. Love you, Ezio, Mommy's pretty boy. I'm having an issue. I've heard of one. I use it like a reward system. I clean or do what I need to do, then I smoke as gratification. Contracts. You know, you make a contract with yourself. It's genuinely that's the way it is. But then okay. The song Surface Treasure makes me so emotional. Also seeing such a strong woman portrayed in Encanto was so nice. I want to see it. I have to see it, but I don't know how right now actually. I don't know if it's out on any platform. I've been really I've been having a really hard time lately, and your smile and energy is just a delight of experience. Thank you. Tyrannical Tadiddle. Tadiddle? Tadiddle? Thank you for joining us, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Like this is all you, my friend. This is all for you. We appreciate you so much. I like to use it when I'm done with my task to do whatever I enjoy doing more mindfully, dreaming and drawing while listening to music, for example. That's perfect. That's genuinely perfect, Naomi. Sorry. Pelia. Sorry, Naomi's message. I use it on Disney Plus. Okay. Okay. We just watched it on the weekend and I'm obsessed. Now you're inspiring my curiosity as well, Naomi. The word that works quite well. Talia, like it's all these social contracts that we make with ourselves, and it's weird we have to do that sometimes. I think if anything, it's just to give ourselves more structure. It's like it's a rhythm that we are like drumming, and a part of that contract is that a part of this with the boo, there has to go. Tss. Otherwise, it's just boo, 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 boo. But if you have it, tss, it goes. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's contracts. It's all rhythm. It's frequencies that we're getting a part of. Surface pressure is for sure a mood. I love that Disney has been exploring big emotions recently. All of us are exploring big emotions recently, my friend. I think that's the trip. Soul was a big one like that as well. Inside Out was a big one like that as well. What's the trying to remember the other movie? The Day of the Dead one. Friends are shouting out to me. Coco, thank you. Yes, Coco was also so amazing. True, true. Boots and cats and boots and cats. Cats and boots and boots and cats. Biscuits. Oh, so yeah, that movie was also, insane. What comment is Melt reading? I'm reading the YouTube comments as well, my friend, but I guess right now. Inside Out is my favorite. Went to Epcot yesterday and it was so and I saw Joy running around. That's beautiful. So yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, you little character? You? What are you doing? You? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? You? Comments I'm not reading is on YouTube too. I am, and the YouTube I feel is taking a lot of my attention. So sorry if I'm not giving you my full attention on Reddit, my friends. I'm trying to split my time with you. He's streaming there too. I am. Was missing something, but I'm not alone. No, you're not missing something. Sorry. I'm the one that's, being spacey. Should we hop onto the YouTube wagon? Pretty sure the streams are a lot smoother. They're smoother, they're bigger. The Reddit is a beautiful platform, but they're not allowing full resolution to pass through both sides to pass through right now. I feel Reddit is going to get better and better and better, and the streaming platform as a whole is going to get better as well, alongside with it. But right now, we have what we have, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful to be having this moment with you friends. We had an inside. Okay, now I may cry. We had an inside thing at my office. Coworker who passed away from suicide. He would beat pox with boots and cats and boots and cats and pants. Boots and cats and boots and pants. So much love to you, Naomi. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. I'm so sorry to hear that. Know that you, friends, every single one of you, you need to continue living because there are people that will miss you dearly, 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 and it's inevitable that we will die eventually. But we're alive right now, and being able to be alive with other beings is the only thing that's worth having. No worries, Melt. I'm watching you over from the YouTube now. Salute to you, my mommy's little boy. Easier. Thank you, my friend. I'm going there now. Happy Wednesday, Melt. More and Melters. Happy Wednesday to you, Papa Maker. Thank you for joining us, my friend. It's so nice to have you here. I'm a bit empty on Reddit today because most are watching on YouTube. That and it's a Wednesday as well. People are about those Wednesday vibes coming down. Wherever they are in love, and I'm okay with that. I'm so happy with that. Reddit's being buggy AF. Maybe it's trying to elevate, trying to encourage even the YouTube vibes. She has a little tick in her ear. Oh, it's a flea. Got him. I was imagining this today. There's this show on Netflix called Hilda, and they have these mittens that are like little cats, but the size of fleas. And then they get in your hair and they make you itch. And I was just thinking to myself how that is something I'm okay with somehow, but I'm not okay with fleas. And then I was just imagining, even if they're cats, you still realize they're gonna have to eat you. You're the one getting eaten by them. That's why you're itching. I was like, maybe I wouldn't be okay with it even if they were little cats. Love Hilda. It's amazing, Jenny. I allowed myself to watch it today for the first time, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy I did. I woke up with this intention to talk about dreams, and the episode that I watched before we came to stream today was one about nightmares, and it was surreal. It was just a synchronicity again. It notifies you to that Melt starts streaming. It does. It does. YouTube is pretty good right now. It's pretty good right now, but Reddit allows us to connect with one another, and that's what makes it wonderful as well. Rather talk Afrikaans. Ek kan Afrikaans praat met jou, snat aan. Dit sal 'n bietjie beter wees. Maar jy wil tog wat moet ek maak? Ander mense gaan my nie verstaan nie. Net ek en jy gaan mekaar verstaan as ek Afrikaans met jou praat, maar dit is nie heeltemal regverdig vir die res van die mense nie, is dit? Is dit? Nee, ek dink dit is nie. Dit sal nie regverdig wees nie. Ons moet Engels praat. We have to speak English. We have to speak English. This friend is like, cease. Cease means like stop, or like that's nasty, if you will, because of speaking English. It's like, rather speak Afrikaans. Talk Afrikaans. I can, dude, but we want to be here together, talking with one another. Try learning when I'm not in the clouds. Yeah, it's difficult, my friend. It really is. It's on Disney Plus. I don't have a Disney Plus account right now. Maybe at some day. Maybe at some point. Structure can help a lot. Just getting structured, just getting everything done you want to do in everyday life. We're so busy with our tasks, and sometimes we just have to plan around that. You're completely right. Radiant had a better puppy view. I was thinking about that. I was actually thinking about that, Toasty. Because of this perspective, you actually get to see Pippi. And it becomes a bit of an awkward angle. We can do it. Let's see. I don't think it wants me to. Did you hear it? Did you hear it lament? It was like. Okay, so if I had something to loosen that thing with, it's kind of like put together with a screw that has a rounded clamp, that gets turned into itself, and then it clamps down on the little stick that's holding us right now. And it's too clamped down on that stick, so I cannot bring it down right now. But there's a Pippi on my lap. Believe it. Believe it. I wish I had another point of view, Pippi point of view. GoPro on my forehead or something. I don't know. Oh goodness, someone is calling me. Not right now, friend. Sorry. Not right now. Whoa, we're sharing love. Love you. Have a good day. Love you so much, Mariah. Thank you, my friend, for sharing some space with us. Oh, I think Ezio is the one saying goodbye. Person's calling me again. After me hanging up. Let's see if it calls me a third time. I wonder if I can answer the call and continue the live stream. I don't think I can, so I won't risk it. I won't risk it. My curiosity isn't that adventurous. Structure. Okay. I'm watching on that. Don't change it, Goober. Don't change it. No. No. I won't change it. Anything, dude. Me too, Toast. I don't have a YouTube account on my laptop, but it's much smoother. But damn, yeah, Reddit Puppy View is superior. Much more. Much more. Much more. Much good. Much more. To be a puppy. Bing bong hurts my soul. What? What? Hurts my soul every time I watch Inside Out. Hurts your soul to watch it, my friend. Why hurt? Don't you feel there's a level of resonance or a feeling of insight into the perspective of human beings? just saying bye to Ezio. I thought so. Sorry, Mariah. I think I read your comment first. Bing bong. What the hell? What the hell? Bing bong. Bing bong. What a suddenly bing bong. Don't change it. Yeah. Look at this little creature, just like vibing out, happy as can be. I read it on the desktop. YouTube one for the mobile. Hmm. I would think it's the other way around, but I understand that it's significantly better to comment on the on a computer than it is on a mobile platform, I guess. Whew. Oh, oh goodness. Oh, the imaginations I've had today. I've been brainstorming, if you will, this idea of a show. I don't know who I'll pitch it to. I don't know if we have the technology to do it right now, but I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. The show of just, I want to call it like Melting Psychonauts, and it will be about ordinary as characters that work, normal jobs, live normal lives, eat normal food, and get like there is this infinite amount of experience, intricacy, stuff going on behind the scenes just with the way that they move through in their environments. And by coming together, by sharing moments with one another, conversations can be had. And maybe it will be a podcasting platform rather than an actual show completely, almost like Midnight Gospel esque. Because I would love to have you friends as these characters, I don't know if I do it myself. Maybe I think ideally we would do it together, like create these 3D avatars, genuine full body 3D avatars that have these. Okay, I don't know how to explain this properly, but if you understand like 3D rendering software, it is fairly possible to do this. And you can create these axes through this model that you've created. And on top of these axes, like lines, perpendicular lines. So as you move it, this line moves with it. You can create fractals attached to that. And these fractals could influence the rest of the environment that you have your subject in as it moves through. And it would be stationary, locked in place of these characters as they move through their environment. In moving through their environment, it will also, influence the stuff that's happening around them, quite literally, on a visualized auric level, if you will. And then we would have conversations as we do. And the way you move, the way your mannerisms go, you can technically track all of that stuff for each and every single one of us with the technology we have right now, just normal camera tracking. You would be able to put that information in, and you can live into this character, into this expression of what you are. And all of these fractals, by the way, all of the colors that go into them, the complexity that go associate with them, it can be influenced in so many ways. And one of them, I don't know how you implement this like properly, but one of them would be to quite literally take all of the stuff that you do in your day, the foods that you eat, the music you listen to, the content that you're watching, and then try and break that down into some sort of abstraction of it. And then try and put that abstraction of it into this 3D environment. And then as you move through it, this abstraction, although it's an abstraction, would be able to influence this intricacy. You know, I don't know if indirectly. I think indirectly, yes, technically. Doesn't even make sense? Yeah, sorry. I don't know if it makes sense. It's beautiful in my brain, but I don't know if we have the technology to do it right now. I think maybe we do. I just don't know the right people right now. Why? Maybe I do. Maybe we do know the right people. Maybe you're the right people. And I think we actually are. It's just a matter of time. I think, 5 years, probably 5 years down the line, we will have gained enough skill as a collective to be able to realize things like that pretty easily. Although Melt saying suddenly Bing Bong describes my TikTok for you page lately. Anyone else on Bing Bong's side of TikTok with me? All of that goes straight over my head. I don't even have a like TikTok scroll account. I don't think so. I have a TikTok account that I've tried to create on for like 6 videos, and I lost motivation for some reason. I think I'm gonna pick it up again, but with catered content, just dancing content, because I feel the attention span is 1 minute, or technically a second. You have to, in a second, get someone's attention span, and if you don't, then it's like, okay, next. So yeah. uh, yeah. I know what I want to do, and we're gonna do it, and it's going to be, accessible on Reddit as well. But I'm looking forward to it. Hey, freaking Kira Blurb is here. I've been thinking about you today, my friend. Thank you for joining us. It's so nice to have you here. Last episode had me sobbing. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Yeah, me too. Midnight Gospel. So that's you. You get the vibes I'm trying to put out, Toasty. I think you know, dude. I think you know completely what I'm talking about. Mush, 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 mush. Don't change it, goober. Yep, Leah and Toast. Better than Testo. Okay, okay. I think I'm caught up now. Hybrid fam. Love of both. Midnight Gospel. That show was way too short. So great. I feel it's just the first season, right? I think the medium that they've created is so beautiful, and it's so surreal as well, that you find yourself missing so much of it, and it has this rewatch value that is surreal. It's amazing. I really appreciate that about it. I hope to create something that is, even remotely that surreal. Kind of feels like I'm interacting with past Melt, and I'm hearing the responses before future Toasty gets to see them. Toasty is technomancering. We can each create our own. Yes, Mariah. That would be the point. That would be the sickest part of it. I think it would be amazing. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you for sharing your presence and your love with us today, my friend. If you're going, have a good day, my friend. I hope it's a beautiful one. Toasty is a rich man. Toasty is a rich man. Toasty, aren't you taking a break from weed? JK, that's cool. No, just Watford City. I'm watching. Oh, he has like probably like a window open up top, and then I think that's what he's doing on a single phone. Maybe that's what he's doing. I haven't watched the last one actually. Oh goodness, you haven't? Oh, Talia. Yeah, the last Midnight Gospel episode is quite something. It's a mom episode, and it really, yo, I I have been. I keep trying to show my mom, tell my mom how much I love her. That episode helps as well, definitely. I haven't watched the last one. It's beautiful. It's a masterpiece. It genuinely is a masterpiece. I will absolutely wreck you, though. Yeah, let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. I wanna look forward to it. But actually, the entire show is so well made. It really is, and it's such a amazing medium of exploration as well. You're quite literally diving into these different worlds. I don't know if the people that are participating in the Midnight Gospel actually get to influence the worlds that Clancy gets shot into, but I hope they do, because I feel that would make it even more authentic. It would also make it such a nightmare as an animator, goodness, or as an artist. It would make it a little bit of a nightmare, but it would be cool. I think it's something we can still do, maybe to some extent. Show vibes. Hey, Burb! Yeah, freaking Kira Burb is joining us today. It's so nice to have her here. This Saint Pariah says, oh shit. It looks like Jon Snow, after spring, has sprung. Yes, dude. The wall has melted. And apparently there are trees that have survived the enter lore accurate winter time here. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Fred. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for the wholesome Kira Burb. I have Melt overlapping videos of YouTube small screen and then in full screen. Okay, sorry. I was feeling that synchronicity actually, but I don't know. Okay, Melt's in my tiny window. I know. I already know. Two Melts. The trip. How was the audio like? Are you muting the Reddit? I think maybe you're muting the Reddit, right? I would probably. I was just like tripping out trying to imagine it. It's surreal. I don't know. Do you have Android phones? Yes. Yes. In fact, we do. Talia, come over to the Android side. Android is pretty nice. Android is really nice. You can do stuff like that. You just have multiple apps open at the same time. On your screen at the same time. Peppy. Isn't she a little sweetheart? She's shedding so many hairs on me right now. I'm probably getting fleas. But I cannot part with her. I feel that vibe to my phone and red melt and the laptop is YouTube. Like the fact that we're experiencing each other's presence is surreal, and I feel like that's also kind of where I want to be going with this idea is being able to experience each other's presence in an interactive way. You're licking me. Stop licking me, Shababa, Shababa. Hmm? She's been so gentle. I trained her, if you will, to not hurt me biting, with advice that Eric gave me. He told me that you should make these small little yelping sounds if they hurt you, because that's the way that babies notify one another if they hurt each other. And I've been doing that with her. And every time I yelp, she bit me a little bit less intrusively. Is that the word? And now she's pretty gentle. She's such a little gentle girl. Yeah. Very compassionate, very empathetic. So empathetic. Even though I rile her up sometimes. Oh, I'm gonna get her riled up. Oh, I'm gonna get her so angry. Oh, I'm gonna angry, angry, angry. Angry, angry, angry. Are you angry? Oh, I'm gonna get you angry. She won't hurt me. I love her so much. I don't think it works with iPhone. Nope. Nope. Unfortunately not. And much love to you too. How are you feeling and the men still? Thank you for sharing love. Mononoke. Saint Pariah. Does Prince Peppermint Mononoke know something that I don't? Do share with us, my friend. No, fully better from COVID. I'm so happy to hear that, my friend. I'm so happy to hear you're feeling better. Almost love to host and all in chat. Love is true, dude. That's what we come together here for. Love the vibe, but Reddit's connection has been shite the last 4 hours. If anything, Reddit right now is facilitating an ability to see pups, full screen, if you will, or at least full frame, and also an ability to link to the YouTube. Meltmore, if you search it on YouTube, you should be able to find us as well. I got my YouTube open too, but got Larva playing. Larva? I don't know. I don't think I know Larva. Is it a band? I'm guessing. Got Larva playing. What would Larva be? Are you being weird? Can you stop licking me, please? Can you stop licking me? You're being weird. You're being weird by licking me. You're being a little bit weird. Yeah, like I realize it's affection. You're just like, oh, kiss, 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 kiss. But it's weird. It's a little bit weird. By the hill, hey to you, friend. How have you been, my friend? It's so nice to have you here. Love the vibe. Wait a minute. What? The compressor. It's a compressor. It's compressing air right now. It's using electricity to pump pistons to compress air into a container. And then that container gets slowly depressurized because of the piping attachments it has. And then as it gets depressurized, it has to repressurize itself. And then it clicks on like that. And then it makes that noise, giving me the bud. Yes, I know. It's not fascinating, but it makes sense. It does make sense. Hey, about the hill again, friend. It's nice to have you here. How are you doing? Wait a minute. What's in what now? picture in picture, picture in picture settings. I think it's a chat. So general. It's like, excuse me, what? That's toast, but that doesn't work on YouTube. Just Netflix and video chat and stuff. I think it works with YouTube Premium, but well, that's money. Yeah, yeah, YouTube Premium. Yo, now I'm melting even more. Talia, I love you, my friend, and I appreciate you so much. Sorry, I'm so sleepy and I read that wrong. No, it's so good. It made me giggle a little bit, Kira. Oh damn, boo Apple. Yeah, Apple being Apple. Spice machines. It's Mel. It's you, Jort. Thank you for joining us, friend. Sharing the space with us. How are you doing? New peeps by the hill. Growing on my body. I have a lump growing on my body. Going to the doctor today. I'm pretty scared. Dude, you were hailing Satan all that time. Maybe Satan is making a home in you. I didn't mean to joke about that. I don't mean to joke about that, but that's where my mind went. It was like, this is correlation. No, stop it. Stop correlating. But I feel you also came in not saying that. So I feel you've correlated the same. By the hill, you'll be fine. Hail light. Hail love. Hail healthy, if you will. You know, you're going to be fine, friend. At least you have access to a doctor and you found out about it, early enough to actually have it checked out. You'll be fine. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this space with us. You gotta tell me what your groggy brain thought it said. Nah, I just imagine it like thought general. It's like you have to find it in general settings. Do I have settings? Why never has I been able to access my settings? Where is the sleep time? Like set a very specific. You get sleepy at this time, and then you actually can effectively go to sleep. I would love to access those settings. I would like to access settings of food, and the way that food is utilized. I want to have full access to the settings that comes to my resource distribution, being able to just like use all of my body fat as a means to think things. Like if the reason I don't think things constantly is a energetic limitation, then I would just want to eat all of my fat for that energy. Like don't stop thinking until there's no more fat left. I wish I could access those settings. It would be pretty sick. Thought you're gonna tell. Never mind. I love you too, Meld. All of you, others spreading love and smiles. Talia, thank you so much, my friend. I did a thank you stream for you today as well. Like it was an amazing experience just dancing. And as I start dancing, it starts raining. Being present, sharing that moment with Pain and Pain, it was so surreal. All of it is so surreal. All of it is so surreal. So surreal. Smash, smash, smash. I think. What is that? What you said? I love the larva show. I don't know what larva is. Now I'm curious. Now I'm really curious. The mall. I feel that vibe in the phone. Is this show about little larvas that run around being hilarious? I hope so. I hope so. I really want to see. I love that larva show. Oh, friends, thank you so much for sharing the space with me today, for being here in this moment, for showing up, for living. Thank you for living, friends. I appreciate you so much. I cannot authentically enough communicate how much I love you and how much I love this experience, how much I love the people that are a part of this experience with me. Thank you. Keep showing up, friends. Show up for the ones around you. Show up for your family members, for your friends. Love them. Just love them. You don't need to do anything else. If you're loving the ones around you, you are doing enough. Start by loving yourself. Start by loving yourself. I love you. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you friends again tomorrow. Can you know where it is? Thuffle, I don't know if he's still here. Maybe what I said was inappropriate, and I concede it might have been. It was all in love. It was a perspective that I wanted to share. Maybe it wasn't useful. Maybe it wasn't beneficial. Friends, I appreciate you taking the perspectives we share here with a grain of salt sometimes, feeling into it for yourself. I love you and I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. So much love to you. Bye bye. Bye bye, friends.